Alright, y'all. It's Noah, and I'm back with another video. Um, I just got out of a counseling session, and my mind's kind of feels weird to be age. Like, I don't know. It's effective, but my mind just kind of feels weird at the moment. But, um, this is my video regarding my thoughts on the Super Bowl 55. Alright, to begin, TB12, Tom Brady, he's the GOAT. No other way to spin it. He is the GOAT. When the stakes are at their highest, Tom Brady always shows up. It's just a fact. Patrick Mahomes, welcome to dealing with what Lamar Jackson has to deal with every game. Drops by his receivers and bad offensive line play. It's a real thing. And when it shows up, it's tragic, man. Do I think Patrick Mahomes is still going to go on to be one of the best? I do. I definitely do. But this opens up the realm of possibility that... Let me just flip this around here real quick if I can. I can... Oh, I cannot. But this opens up the realm of possibility that my guy, Lamar Jackson, number 8, Baltimore Ravens, this opens up the possibility that he may take that young GOAT status. We'll have to see. Mahomes is up here. I mean, he's above Lamar right now. Ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be interesting to see what next season. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens next season. But yeah. I mean, this game was just the whole Super Bowl overall was just a disappointment. Wasn't anything really good about it. I mean, halftime performance, awful. And this is coming from somebody who's actually a pretty big Weeknd fan. I just didn't like it, The national anthem. Didn't like that either. I just feel like this year's Super Bowl was a bust. And I'm hoping next year's Super Bowl hopefully will be better. Hopefully my Ravens will be in that one as well, but I guess we'll have to see about that. But, man, that Tampa Bay defense, like I said before, man, and that, my thoughts on the game, I said that Tampa Bay defense was legit, and the only concern and the only thing that I was unsure of was how good their guys could cover. If they could keep Kelsey and Hill on lockdown, they'd be alright. That was the one area of their defense I knew nothing about. I knew their pass rush was pretty good. I knew they had some good run stuffers. But I didn't know about that secondary. So, I mean, that defense, it's legit. I mean, if they keep that defense, they're probably going to be legit for a little while. We'll have to see, but just all postseason, man. That defense was legit. And Patrick Mahomes' offensive line was not. And one could say that his offensive line was the reason why they lost. That's very, very understandable, especially with me being a Baltimore Ravens fan and seeing our offensive line and the way that it struggled this year. Yeah, offensive line matters. And, I mean, like the old saying goes, games are won and lost in the trenches. And if your guys that are in the trenches are doing better than the other guys that are in the trenches, your guys are more than likely going to win. And that's what happened. So, Patrick Mahomes, he'll probably get another ring. But I'm not wanting it to be next season. Next season, it's got to be Lamar's time, man. It's got to be. But Tom Brady, he's the GOAT. And that Tampa Bay defense, and just the Tampa Bay offense in general, man. They built a good one this season, man. I mean, everything that they built in the off season, I figured they were gonna be who was it? Because there was another team that built their team kind of like the Buccaneers did. I forget, man. I forget, but uh, they were building. They brought in all these guys, and it didn't amount to anything really. Um, but and that's kind of why I was like, yeah, they're getting all these guys, but I just don't know how they're gonna be, But they ended up doing pretty good. They got a Super Bowl now, so congrats to the Buccaneers, man. From going to a franchise that was, in fact, in all reality, it was kind of irrelevant there for a little while, to now winning a Super Bowl. It's pretty amazing. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I don't know. You guys covered two, and it seems to be your guys' weakness. And the reason why it's your weakness is because you guys rely too heavily on big plays. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you methodically every now and then, be able to go down the field. And I think this is an area of Patrick Mahomes' game, especially, where we see him kind of brought back down the earth, because that guy, he lives off of making big plays. But can you go 60 minutes or 4 quarters, whatever, and lead your team up and down the field? I know my guy can. I'm just going to say that because I've seen him do it. So, I would say that I think maybe this season that Kansas City Chiefs team may have gotten exposed just a little bit. We'll have to see what happens next season, because Andy Reid's still pretty good coach. Patrick Mahomes is still pretty good, so next season they could come out and be a completely different team. They could be able to run that ball and be able to go up and down the field when they need to. But we'll have to see. But it's just, it's going to be interesting for sure, because there were times where the Chiefs looked human. And when you can make that good of a team look human, things other teams will also do as well. It's kind of like the Ravens in 2019. The Titans kind of laid out the blueprint, so to speak, and we didn't do too well this season because of it. So it's just gonna be interesting. But to say that it's a guarantee that Patrick Mahomes will be in another Super Bowl, we're not. I mean, one could say yes, but I'm just gonna leave it at I'm unsure, because there's teams in the AFC, Buffalo Bills, Cleveland Browns, Miami. They're on the up. Who knows what the Jaguars are? Well, I mean, Jaguars ain't gonna be. They could be, but the Chargers, they got Justin Herbert, and they got a pretty good team as well. So I'm just saying that, and the Raiders, they need some work, but they did beat the Chiefs twice this season. So I don't think necessarily the Chiefs are the cream of the crop in the AFC. I could see them potentially having a down season next season. I'm not sure. I'm no football expert, but I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, the Super Bowl overall was a disappointment. But one thing's for certain, that guy wearing number 12, he's for real. He's the GOAT. and Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with y'all. I don't know what happens, but it's going to be interesting. So, now that the off season is here, this is where I can begin to talk about whatever I really want to, and I'll be making some videos regarding the Ravens and their new coaching hires very soon, maybe even tomorrow. But I just wanted to get this out, share my thoughts. But as always, leave your thoughts in the comments, keep it respectful. And as always, stay tuned. And until then, I've been Noah. Have a good day.